Good evening. My name is Cynthia McKenna and this is Africa. And it's a new year. That means a new continent. No, not really. So let's talk about it. And the biggest news in Africa is the Ugandan elections. The political fight between Yoweri Museveni and Robert Kyagulanyi, also known as Bobi Wine. Now, Bobi Wine said this fight is all about generations.
What's different with this time is that this is a generational struggle. This is a fight between the past and the present, between the young and the old.
He is not wrong. This is a fight of young versus old, because Yoweri Museveni has been in office since 1986, and if Bobi Wine wins this election, he will be the youngest serving president in Africa. That's the difference. All the while, Yoweri Museveni says this is a fight against foreigners.
Bobi Wine is confused because he's not ideological, and he's being manipulated by so many groups, especially the foreigners.
Oh, which foreigners?
All sorts of, we monitor them.
Tell me, I didn't know there were foreigners manipulating Uganda's elections. Who?
Bobi Wine in particular is an agent of foreign interests.
The foreigners are coming! The foreigners are coming!
Who are these foreigners? Tell me the country. I don't know who these foreigners are.
There are so many, because you see the foreigners, especially the Europeans, they are full of arrogance.
You know, he just told a white journalist that she and her people are arrogant. That's what I call news. But you can only say such words and expect this to happen.
Now, the other day, some of the groups, I think it is called Facebook or something like that, decided to block the NRM message senders, targeting them. Why would anybody do that? So when I heard about that, I told our people to warn those people, say, please, that social channel you are talking about, if it is going to operate in Uganda, it should be used equitably by everybody who has to use it.
Equitably. That means if he cannot use it, no one else can.
Those Facebook and those groups did not respond, I hear, and I'm sure the government has closed the social media. Those channels of Facebook and I don't know which one. This is unfortunate, but it is unavoidable. There's no way anybody can come and play around with our country to decide who is good, who is bad. This one we stop, this one we cannot accept that. But
all this is coming to an end. Today, as Ugandans cast their votes for their next president. And these are the guidelines they have to follow with the pandemic going around.
On arrival at the polling station on polling day, wash your hands, wear your face masks, and observe social distance to limit the spread of COVID-19. Ensure that your hands are dry before you receive a ballot paper from the polling official.
This is easier said than done. I mean, my bald-headed friend here was doing his elections in a void. This is Africa. You can expect a rush hour of some sort to happen. But we do wish our Ugandan people peace and good health as they go through these elections, because we all know the electoral violence is no joke. Looks like Kenya crossed over the new year by opening the Likoni floating bridge to the public. See what I did there? Yeah, you're probably right. I should never make that joke ever again.
Na nimeshukuru kwa sababu ile dakika nimetumia kufika hapa ni less than 7, karibu 5 tu kutumia hii bridge.
Tumeteseka muda mwingi, azmi nimekaa Likoni for more than 21 years, lakini msukumano wa pale feri kumetokea ajali nyingi, maafa mengi, lakini at least sasa naona tutaepuka mambo mengi ya ajali, mambo ya msukumano.
Tulikuwa tunafikiria inatetemeka hivi ukisikia na float, lakini tumeona maendeleo mengine hatujaiona.
Leo jua lipo, kesho ukiwa kuonyesha itakuwaje daraja hii? Kwa sababu pia hilo ni swala ambalo wangelifikiria kabla ya kujenga hii daraja.
Kuweka shade kwa mtu ambaye anatembea kutoka hapa pale mpaka pale ni muhimu sana, na nimegundua leo kwa sababu nimetembea na nimefika karibu mwisho na nikaisikia lilojua.
Okay, we are making progress.
Many people are still opting to use the ferries.
Liko mbali sana kule na kutembea mwendo wake mrefu sana. Kwa hiyo kuvuka kwa feri hapa ni rahisi sana, starehe, umerelaxi. Kule kwenye daraja jua linakupiga.
Most of the ferry users claim that they have been turned away at the floating bridge a number of times because of the ongoing operations. The Kenya Ports Authority says the bridge is open to the public between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. and from 4 to 6 p.m.
Ingeombe funguliwa wakati wote. Kwa maana saizi tumekuja tumekosa fedha kurudi nyumbani, lakini imeshindikana.
Ndio hili daraja lisaidia wakazi wa Mtongwe. Kuna mkono wa bahari pale umeingia ndani. Ile link sasa hakuna vile mtu Mtongwe anaweza kuvuka ile bahari arudi upande wa Peleleza huko.
Pole watu ndio watazoea. Haiwezi kuwa mara moja tu haraka namna hiyo.
Okay, fine. These are details that we need to iron out with time. Change takes time. But we need to remember what we're fighting against here. Let's not forget what happened to Miriam Kigenda and her daughter. I know our hearts haven't fully healed from that incident of the drowning, but we need to remember, what are we fighting for?
Gari imeteleza kwa mvua, nikifika kuingia kwa feri, kateleza na maji ilikuwa karibu. Najaribu kujisaidia ili kupiga ile side mirror inisaidie kusimama, imekataa.
The driver and conductor of this bus were saved, but we cannot continue having such incidents. Obviously, next we have to check what is happening with the COVID-19 situation in Africa. And in Malawi, they have lost 2 cabinet ministers. And as a result, the president has declared a state of disaster.
We lost the Honorable Minister of Local Government, Honorable Lingisoni Berekanyama. And then 2 hours later, we have also lost the Honorable Muhammad Siddiq Mia, Minister responsible for transport. So it has been very, very hectic for us. It's a very, very sad day in Malawi.
Transport Minister Siddiq Mia and Local Government Minister Lingson Berekanyama both succumbed to the coronavirus. And this led the Malawian President Lazarus Chakwera to make this address.
In accordance with Section 32, subsection 1 of the Disaster Preparedness and Relief Act of 1991, I declare a state of national disaster in respect of all the districts of the country with effect from today, January 12, 2021. The number of people confirmed to be newly infected has exceeded 2,500, pushing total number of confirmed cases past 9,000, of which more than 7,000 have been local transmissions.
His Excellency went on to address the Malawians to remind them to follow the COVID-19 guidelines and to urge them to continue the fight, just like he will.
I promise you, my people, as long as there is breath in my lungs and strength in my body, I will see to it that we rise from these ashes with new strength. Come what may, we shall overcome.
When it comes to the COVID-19 vaccine, according to an article written by France 24, only a quarter of the countries in Africa have any financial plan to gain the vaccine. Guinea got 55 vaccines from Russia, which was given to some of the government officials, while Kenya, South Africa, Morocco, and Egypt are in negotiations with pharmaceuticals to get trials done in their country. But we really shouldn't be shocked about this. We knew that getting vaccines in Africa would be hard, although Seychelles was the first African country to get vaccines, and that happened on the 10th of January. So maybe there is hope for us still. Let's see what's trending on Twitter. And of course, it's all about the Ugandan elections. Will it be Museveni? Will it be Bobi Wine? Well, as Kenyans, we can help them vote via Twitter, courtesy of @HeriMimiNicodem, through likes and retweets. And looks like the retweets are winning. You know, this truly is the era of social media. The hashtag #StopSinglePlasticKE has also been trending for more than 5 hours. Now that's like 5 months in social media time. People are sharing images of why we should stop using single-use plastic and opt for reusable plastic. My favorite one is @Rehema Baya, who's putting on blast all the companies responsible for the plastic pollution. And I agree with @SolutionX. Companies should rethink how they package their goods for market. Greta Thunberg would be proud of you all. And that's it from Twitter. Now to Out of Time. Speaking of elections, we have to talk about the elections that happened in the Central African Republic, where President Todera was re-elected with an absolute majority for his second term. Thank God it's not his 5th or his 6th. And of course, we have to look at the situation in Ethiopia. Ethiopia has accused Sudan of having their military encroach their land, and they have said they are not going to be peaceful anymore. And I think Sudan should listen to that threat, because last time they made a threat, they went through with it. Now, Sudan said that Ethiopia is not that peaceful because earlier last month, they accused Ethiopia of attacking their military and killing 4 soldiers. We just hope that the tensions and the fight between Ethiopia and Sudan can be resolved, remembering the tension that is between both countries and Egypt over the dam being built in Ethiopia on the River Nile. Well, that's it from me. My name is Cynthia McKenna. This is Africa. See you next week, same time, same day on This Is the Day. That Malawian president, is he Morgan Freeman?